sound just like all the other fish in the sea.
This is the song that I want to dedicate to my crew.
This is the Bishop Don Magic Wand, chairman of the board of famous players everywhere, and you're listening to Reach Around Radio. Can you dig it?
Cut. This is chairman of the board.
We wanna rock that girl. Really rock that girl.
I like this. When you admit this, I said I like it. When you...
What? I love this song. The whole album was off the chain.
Yeah.
It's Reach Around Radio. It's Monday. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog on the microphone. We're all up in Club Fluffies. I got Pam with another drink special out there. What do you got, Pam?
At Spirit Driven 11 says he calls it his Manatee Martini, which I found it's the Chambord Vodka, Dry Vermouth, and Angostura Bitters.
What is that?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have never heard of it. Have you? Anybody else?
They call the Manatee what again?
Martini. Man. Put a little umbrella and a little shrimp on it. That's a wrap.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Put a shrimp on it.
We're in the coat room and the bakery. TDP?
Yes, we're hanging the ladies' coats up on angel hair pasta hangers tonight. So, ladies, come on by and see us. And the bakery is open.
We're on the dance floor getting our slow groove on because it's slow groove night tonight, and we're getting it in like this.
Uh-uh.
Go outside. Manatees
Pam
like
is ready to drop the draws.
What? Speedy, you working her.
Yes, I am. I saw a manatee.
Where, Teeter? It was outside.
In the rain.
It was swimming crazy.
But I saw a manatee. Oh, hey, you put this on.
That manatee gray at Target, y'all.
Anyway, you put this on.
Oh, it's
Small fries. Go ahead, Speedy. Now, what are we doing?
You
This song is on.
You put this on, Teeter.
Now, how good you got to be with the girl to play a song like that?
Well, you have to kind of ease into this one.
Okay.
You play some other ones, and then you're holding the conversation. It's kind of like
Okay,
Gotta be a
poetess.
female over 35.
yeah, most definitely.
Oh, yeah,
So
to relate.
it'll go down like this. Can I?
It ain't gonna be no
work with you?
child.
Okay, cool. So you said you're like
Poetess is the model here.
So how was your day? It was cool.
It was cool.
All right. I haven't seen you in a long time. So,
Oh, Speedy.
I know, you picked up the weight.
Well, I work at Weber's.
Nabisco.
At Nabisco.
it's this manatee shirt I got.
My manatee
Makes me
grass.
look.
It's my new fall collection.
But no, and then you get to this, and then they get to laughing, and you just grab a hand. Let's go to the room. Okay, you silly.
Okay.
Bam.
Oh, God.
Hey,
I'm going to tell you a secret.
Please do.
A woman pretty much makes up her mind whether she's going to sleep with you
Absolutely.
even before the music.
Before the Visine?
Before.
I didn't know that.
We know, most women know the first few minutes of meeting you whether they're going to
Now, what are the signs,
sleep
poetess?
with you.
What do you do? Adjust your bra? How do you do it? What do you do?
What do I do?
Have you seen her do it? It's the she goes from here, and the motherfuckers get and tuck it, and then they settle.
Like yours, Speedy?
T-shirt and your panties.
Anyway, in the building. Oh, we have a phone call. Let's take our call first.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
You can leave that on.
Hey, caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Guess nowhere.
Okay.
Guess you ain't
In the building with us
Who's
is
in the house?
a former child star actor.
Grown up.
And now he's all grown up and he's in the political arena. He's actually running for the mayor of Compton.
What?
You guys may remember him, us over 35, 40 years old, from the old Jack in the Box commercials.
Man, he was the
Please
man.
welcome Rodney
I
Allen
sure will.
Rippey.
And we just realized he has the same initials as Reach Around Radio.
Wow.
All right, RAR in the building.
I like that.
It's the universe.
Yeah, you gotta get right up on that mic.
Oh, I like that. I like that, guys.
What's been out, Rod?
Hey, man, hanging in here. And,
Do people our age look at you walking and go, "That's dude"? They still do that?
It actually happens. You know what? I meet so many nice people, and especially our crowd. You know, but I'm still getting a lot of the, that younger generation, the MTV. They watch some of the shows and things like that, and then they just did this thing like, I don't know, 100 Best Child Stars, and so.
What number were you?
Believe it or not, I was very surprised. I came in 15.
Wow.
That's
high for a Negro.
Very high.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
You didn't have no TV show. You just commercial.
Wow.
Well, no, actually, I did. I had
What show?
TV shows. Man, I worked on all of the shows. The real, when they were doing all the scripted stuff and all of the real shows. Right. $6 Million Man, Police Story, Medical Center, Dr. Welby.
Now, how was Lee Majors?
Lee Majors was cool. You know what? At the time, I thought he really was bionic, and they kept it.
You was 3, you didn't know.
Right.
I was a young kid, and so, the story was my bike got run over, and so I'm, they said, Rodney, we want you to cry. This is your bike. So I'm all tearing up about my bike, and then somebody distracted me, and they bring this other bike on the set, and I'm like, did he straighten out the bike? And they was like, yeah, he's bionic, So.
Hilarious.
Wait till last week you realized, he ain't shit.
Can you fix my credit?
Now, I must say, I remember being a kid and watching that commercial, and my dad was like, now how he got a job and you little niggas ain't doing shit?
Oh, man.
I was like, Daddy.
Did your parents put you in it, or did you want to be in it, or?
Well, believe it or not, my mom, my family, they weren't entertainment. My dad, he worked for the city of Long Beach.
Wow.
And my mom was not a housewife. I call her a home technician. I mean, Mom held it down. And it was just one day, I was this little kid, at 3.5, I'm sitting there, and I'm watching TV, and I'm laughing at buckwheat. And so Mama was like, what's so funny? And I pointed at the TV, and so she said, oh, you think you could do that? So I nod, and my mom goes, well, let me see what I can do. And this is 1972. A lot of people don't notice there were agents in the Yellow Pages.
Wow.
So Mama started flipping through the Yellow Pages, and so she's standing there calling.
Yellow Pages. Just think of that. Yellow Pages.
Yeah, Yellow Pages.
Right? Not Google.
Yeah, Yellow Pages. And so Mama was like, I got a cute son, and it's rotary dial.
Right.
So, yeah, exactly.
Whole bunch of 9s in that number.
There you go.
All day.
And so she was like, my son's really cute, and I think he has what it takes, and what do I need to do? And my mom was completely green. And so before you know it, she had my sister Beverly Lee, my brother Kenneth Wayne, and we were all signed up.
Wow.
So my sister.
And only you got through.
Uncle Sam.
Yeah. Well, no. My
successful
sister.
one.
Well, my sister, she hit a commercial. She did a Banquet's fried chicken commercial. My brother went out for the old Coca-Cola commercial. I like to teach
Mom
the world
said,
to sing.
Perfect harmony.
Somebody get some money in there.
And I landed the Jack in the Box spot.
Which was, do you remember? Do you do a line?
The old Jack in the Box. Well, what's your name? Rodney? Rodney what? Rodney Allen Rippey. What's that in front of you? The Jumbo Jack from Jack in the Box. And so he asked me to take a bite out of it. He said, how do you like it? I said, I can't talk. My mouth's full.
Wow.
You were the cutest kid ever.
I
Seriously.
appreciate that.
What you trying to say now?
Yeah, he threw with money now? What he saying?
Ain't through no more.
Hey, I hope I ain't through with money.
See, it's funny that you say Jumbo Jack now, because now you hear Yummo Yak.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's all cool.
Let me get a Yummo Yak.
But I thought your line was, it's too big to eat.
Well, they asked me, what do you think about it? And I said, it's too big to eat. So that
Same thing she said.
I couldn't get it up fast enough.
You know what? I think I should duck. You guys are too much.
Now, did you get women from the commercials?
You know what? I've always had a good life, man. I mean, I've had great relationships.
That's not what I asked you, bro.
yes.
I said, did you ever?
Because he grew
You know
up.
what? I don't think it was.
Come on, give us one of them freak stories, Rodney. Come on.
One freak story. What one freak story?
Go through the drive-through and ask
something.
Well, you know what? I you know what? Right now, I'm just I'm so entrenched with all this work, man. I'm telling you, honest to God, I did not know that running for mayor would be so daunting.
Really?
I mean, I've literally lost weight, and I'm like, oh my God. I mean, seriously, this is a serious thing.
So you're officially running for mayor?
I am officially running for the mayor of Compton, and it's a very serious opportunity, and I'm taking it very serious. I'm taking the people of Compton very serious, and you know, I'm here to show them what it's all about.
So have you toured all of Compton and made your rounds? And
what inspired you to actually run for mayor of Compton? Are you from there?
Hold on a second. Board up. You can't eat
close.
now.
I mean, close. I was born in Long Beach. I went to college and graduated at Cal State Dominguez, which is Carson.
Right. Carson.
So I was always in and out of the area. But I got a call and went down and met with them about business development. They wanted a person like me that has positive, a reach to kind of reach out to some of those multi-million-dollar businesses down there and say, hey, listen, you're right here on the 91. How come you guys are not doing business with the city of Compton? How come you're not sponsoring programs with the schools? How come you're not doing beautification projects? So they brought me online, and halfway through the courtship, it was like, wait a minute, we don't need to make you no job like that. You need to be mayor. And I was like, what? I was like,
wow.
And I told him, I said, I'm not, I don't think this is the thing to do. No. So they wanted me to run.
Who's the mayor now?
It's a gentleman by the name of Eric Perridan.
He's been mayor a while there.
Yeah,
right?
He's been there 3 terms, so 12 years, and so. But what I'm hearing
does it pay good? Or?
I mean, you know what? I'm not there for the money.
I got you that, but does it pay good?
Not really. Not really. I'll be very frank about it.
Because if he stayed 3 times, he must be getting some perks.
Well, who knows? But I'm not there for the money because it really isn't that much. If I've kept my focus, if I put this amount of energy into my own entertainment career, working on packages, I mean, it's like I got TV shows and projects and things like that I put on hold in order to do this.
So it's more about the community and bettering Compton. I heard you mention earlier that you want to change the perception of Compton because a lot of people, when they think of Compton, they think of gang banging, they think of NWA, they think of,
getting
I'm not
shot.
saying that they're negative, but Compton has always had a hood type stigma over it. So what do you plan to do to change the perception people have of Compton?
Well, it's not making it into some type of fantasy land. I mean, the city has its issues, true enough. But I think what's happening is people are starting to realize that, wait a minute. We're getting left behind. The streets in Compton have gigantic potholes in them. The street lights are burnt out. And if you look at Compton and you look at the communities around it, they're thriving.
Yeah.
Carson's on fire.
Dominguez.
Long Beach, Dominguez. You got Long Beach. They got the Grand Prix. They bring in millions of dollars every year. So I started to suggest, how can I started to look at situations where how can I build up more revenue for the city of Compton? And when you start looking at Compton, I brought up in the last debate, well, how come we don't have some form of city event? Crenshaw has the Taste of Soul. How come we can't do something like that?
Y'all do have an event. Y'all have the courthouse.
Well,
that's the biggest building in Compton.
Hey, and let me tell you something else. Let me tell you something else that's really shameful, that this is something that I'm taking control of. Do you know, in Compton, when people get out of court, if they've been in jail, they will let them out of the courthouse in these like little thin plastic jumps.
Yeah, I've been there.
And they let you out, and you walk out of the courthouse maybe 200 or 300 yards, and there's the bus stop. You have to stand there like a scarlet letter, and everybody looks at you, and they like, he just got out, she just got out. What I want to do, I want to reach out to someone like Goodwill. I want to reach out to a mega $1 million company like Goodwill and say, Goodwill, do me a favor for Compton. When these people come out, at least give them a change
Where's
of
the clothes they had when they came in?
I don't know. I don't know.
They had Goodwill.
They recycled them.
They do something, because I don't know why they're letting people out in these black plastic bags or whatever they do.
Okay, my situation was
I
was downtown, but I got arrested in Inglewood.
So
they took me back to Inglewood, but all my property is downtown.
Right.
So I got on the thin little 357 video suit with the goddamn Bruce Lee karate shoes on.
Fuck your arch.
Now I got to get back downtown to get my property.
Right.
So that's how it is in Compton. All their property is at downtown at the Twin Towers, so they got to get a ride all the way downtown to go get your clothes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's terrible.
But I've been noticing that people just get out, and I mean, you literally see people walking through the community, walking back home.
Right.
And I'm thinking, this needs to change because that type of scarlet letter scars people.
Right.
You know, and I mean that's just one of
dignity.
many little things that we could change.
So if you could do,
Yeah.
so since LA has the Taste of Soul, I know Watts used to have the Watts Parade. I don't know if they still do that or not.
No,
Okay.
I don't think they do.
What would you want to bring to Compton with something like that if you had to pitch it right now?
Man, you know, I'd like to be able to have some type of a music-driven event. I mean, Compton has many people may or may not know, they have a very big Latin population, 65%. I want to see something that can, you know, incorporate everybody.
Right.
So maybe some type of jazz concert. You know, I'd love to see Santana come through.
Wow.
I'd like for us to be able to have a venue. Compton, sad to say, you know, we don't have any type of big venue.
Yeah, and you said they don't have a bowling alley, a movie theater.
Don't have a
No?
movie theater.
That's
None
where
of
you get
those
shot.
You got to
at
go
the
to
bowling alley.
Cerritos or
Yeah,
Carson.
and that's gonna change. You know, and the thing about it is,
You got to swap meet though. Don't sleep.
well, you know what? No, we got to do better than that.
No, but you do have an excellent program at the airport where they teach, you know, young kids to fly.
Aviation,
That's
yeah.
a great program over there.
Yeah, that's the gentleman. His name is Robin Pedgrave.
Yeah.
I already told Robin that I want to work with him extensively because he is a world record holder. You know what I mean? People don't realize that Compton has this, the African American Aeronautical Museum.
Right.
There's people wanting to bring in the African American Science Academy. There's a wonderful lady by the name of Peggy Martin. All of these people are trying to do a lot of things in Compton. And so I'm hoping to look out for people to come into Compton with some business mindset to redo Compton.
Well, how about this?
Yes, sir. Yes,
How
sir.
do we help you get elected? That way we can be at the concert.
There we go.
Doing our show live. So how can we help you get elected?
Well, how you can help me get elected?
school would
First
be
thing,
good.
if you are in Compton, you just go to my website. It's RodneyAllenRippeyForMayor.com. You can easily find out a little bit more about what my agendas are, what I'm planning on doing for the city of Compton. If you're in Compton, please vote on April 16th.
That's coming up.
That's right, coming up. And if you're not in Compton, just go to my website. There's a little on the front page. It says donate. Make a donation. I don't care if it's just $5 because that will help me continue to push. And the thing about it is, I just want people to talk this thing up. I love RER. You know, you guys got a great show here. You guys are funny.
We would love to come
Thank
to
you.
Compton.
We actually have a phone
real.
call for you.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Compton, oh.
Hey, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Silence of the Lambs.
Are you hitting the top button? Okay.
And a big shout out to Pitbull Energy Drink. You know.
So
All right, well,
we would love to come to the concert
Well-
and help out. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I'm having a big event on April 13th. That's this Saturday. It's Compton's first Business Opportunity Information Summit.
Okay.
Attached to that is something called HJ1, Hire Just One. I am putting a call out to all the media to help me get the word out to the city of Compton and all the businesses to just hire one person this Saturday the 13th. I'm very fortunate to have
dope.
a couple of,
I didn't mean to cut you off, but I wanted
did.
to ask you.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you feel about teaming up with The Game and other rappers that are from Compton to support your cause? I know that some people might look at them negatively, but they may also help you garner support in some way.
Believe it or not, I'm in talks with Game. I just made contact with Snoop's manager today, and I'm hoping, and Dre as well. I'm putting a shout out to all these guys, not only just the rappers, but I'm putting a call out to the business people and to the people, the athletes and stuff who came out of Compton.
Right.
Come back, support me, endorse me, and fuel me with the type of money that we can get in there and help the school kids. Compton has a 50% graduation ratio with the kids. The other 50%, some of them are being pushed through. We need to make sure that the kids are getting a quality education, that the streets are safe, and that we have the type of funds that come in and start to repair the city. Compton, you shouldn't ride into Compton and be like, yep, I'm in Compton. You should, like you in some other city, and I want to be able to see Compton change, and I'm going to do my part. If elected, I'm going to do a lot. If not, Anybody got a
I
job
hope you
out
still gonna do a lot. I mean, that
No, I
shouldn't
know.
give up
Shouldn't
your
matter, yeah.
community service.
I know. I'm gonna.
I
be
hope
there.
that you will still have the same tenacity that you have for running
tenacity.
for
Great word.
mayor
Write that down.
that you have for,
Right, well,
even if you don't win, that you're still want to do all these great things for Compton.
I do, and it has to. But see, you have to understand. I have to have a welcome. I have to have someone say, you know what, Rodney, how can you work with us? We have this position here. We want you to work, and I can do that.
They welcomed you back in that meeting that you went to that inspired you to be mayor in the first place, right?
Yeah, they did, and I'm hoping that we can have this type of a relationship where we can do something, and I'm not going to stop. You know, people know that I'm there legitimately. You know, we just had a debate last Saturday, and in the opening statement, I said, my name's Rodney Allen Rippey. I'm candidate for mayor, and I'm an outsider. And I wanted to make that really clean. That, you know, I said, but I grew up in Long Beach, graduated over at Cal State Dominguez, right here. And I said, and I'm here to make a difference. And I want to work with
We
the
have a
community.
call, and we have to wrap our interview.
Cool. No
problem. Caller, what's your name?
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Turn down your stuff.
Turn your house down.
Higher orientation maybe.
Okay, just that's it.
Wow, what a day.
So one more time for your website and how people can support you.
You can support me by going to www.rodneyallenrippeyformayor.com. Oh, and I'd like to also ask everybody to come out to the summit. That's this Saturday,
13th.
April 13th. It's right there at 200 West Compton Boulevard. Come down if you have an independent business, if you have something that you want to pick up some information. It's going to be a really nice afternoon. So we've got some big companies. Sears has stepped up. They're going to be doing some hiring. Believe it or not, Carl's Jr. They're there, and possibly Safeway, Vons are going to be doing some hiring.
Cool.
Okay, and right. Jack in the Box, get in there. You know, dude.
Number one spokesman.
Hey, get in or get lost.
Get in or get lost.
There you
All
go.
right. Well, it's Reach Around Radio. We're going to take a quick break. The number is 323-965-1600, and we'll be right back.
And you're in the mix with DJ Always.
Hey, are you tired of those same old energy drinks with bad taste? Make a switch to Pitbull Energy Drink with a guaranteed no aftertaste. Pitbull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12. With a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pitbull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products with a guaranteed no aftertaste. Make a switch to Pitbull Energy Drink. Pitbull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12. With a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pitbull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products. For more information on Pitbull energy drinks, bars, and mixes, visit their website at hiphopbev.com. That's hiphopbev.com. Online orders available at hiphopbev.com.